and I got my phone out as I do, and I flipped from left to right, which brings up some sort of Android news or something like that, and
Yeah.
it showed me 6 images from Amazon's Lord of the Rings long-awaited TV show, and as I was scrolling through them, I noticed a few things.
Can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Hey, Zach, can you find these images for the viewers while Kyle talks?
Oh, wondrous. And as I flipped through them, here's what I took from it. The dwarf looked really good. The dwarf,
The redheaded, like gnarled nose dwarf.
yes, that was perfect. I was like, aha, they'll make that Gimli's aunt, uncle, cousin, or nephew or something. Cool. I'm fine with that. I can stomach it. And then the next one, there was a big fat black elf. I hadn't seen one of those before, but now there's a big fat black elf.
I don't remember that photo.
Having a big fat black woman in your show is very hot right now. All my favorite shows have them. If you guys want to check out Peacemaker over on HBO, great big fat black woman in that show too.
My favorite shows have them too. If you want to check out the Ghostbusters reboot,
skip the better than the original.
I think.
There's big fat black elf.
No, that's not an elf. Look at the runes. Look, she's underground. That's a dwarf.
Oh, that's right. That's what they're.
Except there is no beard on that dwarf, which is not canon.
That's the first. That's the first black dwarf we've ever seen, and it's the only lady dwarf without a beard we've ever seen. And look how fat her hands are. Healthy at any size, my ass. Look at her fingers. look at those sausage fingers. That dwarf over there to the left thinks they are sausages, and he's hungry. And then we got. I think that's the exact same guy from The Witcher over there. That is like the warlock or whatever, right?
Now
like,
the elves, they switched.
It looks like the same character.
They switched to the ears up in a stupid generic way. Those aren't what the ears looked like in the Lord of the Rings movies. They're longer, more exaggerated. And Zach, can you scroll up to those pictures again real quick?
Taylor just doesn't know Lord of the Rings very well. He's a Vulcan.
Oh, he's a Vulcan.
He looks a lot like a Vulcan.
And then, like,
if you told me that was Tuvok's like great grand ancestor, I'd be down to watch that show because that makes sense. Black Vulcans make sense to me.
Yeah,
black elves don't. I just want to make that clear. The issue isn't that the fantasy character is black; it's that there aren't any black elves and there are black Vulcans.
Yeah,
there are no Vulcans or elves. Just to
there are.
Well.
They are all made up. True,
or are there?
There could be. They could all be based on something.
If
but
you caught a fucking all right, sorry.
Yeah, no. So these
why
photos,
do you use these pictures?
Well, it's not these ones in the lineup. There's other ones we'll go through. There's a lot more.
Show me the frat boy with the short hair.
Yeah, keep going down because, and like if you look at Lord of the Rings, like you rewatch the old Lord of the Rings, it's very gritty. It's very dirty. You know, people's outfits, it's not perfect hems. It's like exactly the kind of looking shit you would expect from a fantasy world based on medieval Europe. You're not getting like perfect hems and tight, magnificent outfits unless you're the elves or something. Like, but the men like that are living in the woods or the dwarves and going through the mines, like it's gritty, it's earthy, it's real. There's a passion for it. And all of these pictures are so sterile and so generic fantasy and so overproduced. It's going to be all green screen. Like I saw someone talking online today complaining about it, being like, a reason that Lord of the Rings, the initial series, was so fucking good is there were so many people who were passionate about it.
Okay.
Like millions of people, but the actors themselves were passionate about it. Viggo Mortensen convinced them all to sleep in tents so they would feel closer to like their environment, like they're rugged, they're fucking feeling shitty. He carried his sword around the whole time. Christopher Lee, who played Saruman, read the book Lord of the Rings every year for like 60 years, and Peter Jackson would sit there and have 10-hour conversations about it before filming started. Like, and what do you think about this? And Christopher would be like, well, I knew him and I knew what he wanted, and that's not what it would be. It would be like this. Oh, that's great. And so it was it's a huge passion project, and it was great. And this feels generic. It feels clean.
First of all, I just want to say, like, this picture looks awesome. Like, first of all, she's beautiful. Her character looks amazing. Like the armor looks great. The sword looks great. Everything about this looks cool. I just don't think it looks like
It doesn't look like Lord of the Rings. It looks like The Witcher or any other generic fantasy show.
Yeah, like I think this. I want this chick to be like in The Witcher. Like she looks awesome.
Because she should be in some tattered clothing, armor like this is hard to come by.
Look, I got no problem with that. I don't know who
I'm not
this character is. She's probably the fucking queen of Gondor or some nonsense. She's got, I don't know. I see that like thing on the center of her chest. That reminds me of that Evan Star thing that or something. I don't know what that is.
Taylor,
like I'm not saying that
chest mean anything to you?
I don't think that everybody should be dirty either. Like they wash up every now and then.
I think
you know what I mean?
Be dirty. I like
her armor is fucking sick though. Look at the elbows.
Yeah, and I mean that does look pretty close to the Gondorian armor. Some of the designs do. So
it's a different time period.
of the photos. So this is not actually the gallery I saw. I saw those three on top. I'm trying to find the one I saw because I had
find
a lot
out who
more
this
photos.
actress is and find out if they're in nudes. I'm changing my mind completely. I'm doing a full backspin on this thing. She's really hot.
Is she that hot?
Yeah, I think so.
She's. I find her attractive. She looks nice. I like.
Woody, under the armor, she's got a lot of hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very hairy girl.
Yeah,
fuzzy, you would say.
I just find her regular Hollywood pretty, like all the others.
Damn, I wish I could find the other photos from the show that were like even more witchery and just, I don't know. You can tell it's going to be so fucking expensive, and I doubt it's going to feel real the way Lord of the Rings did. And that's definitely some prior bias talking, but also like it's going to be green screen shit. It's going to be an Amazon show that's pumped out. It's going to lose money. It's not going to be popular.
I'm just annoyed by the black dwarf queen with no beard, if I'm being honest. But I'm going to watch the show and I hope it's good.
Females are supposed to have beards. That's a thing. Why couldn't they do that? $1 billion can throw beards in.
I really don't mind.